Yo, what is up? As I was editing this video, I came across the fact that the intro audio is completely garbage. Basically, all I was saying in the intro was we're at Truman Lake, one of my favorite lakes here in Missouri, and we're going to go try and crush them. And if this video gets to either 1,000 views or 250 likes, I will give away 4 Vision 110s in my 4 favorite colors, one of those being the color that my cousin Hayden caught the most fish on. If this video somehow gets to let's say 2,500 views, I will give away a clutch baby boss, which is what caught our biggest fish of the day. If you want to know how to get entered into that, stay tuned to the very end, and I will discuss that in the outro. You're not going to want to miss this one. I catch an absolute Missouri magnum in this video, so stay tuned. Oh, nice, dude. You didn't say nothing.
Well, because I fucking stopped it. I stopped it and then popped it, and he goes, and just...
Hell yeah. You get a weight on him. You think he'd be 15? Fat little sucker.
He ate it so weird. I got it to that stump right there and killed it and popped it, and he just felt like this. Like a pillow.
Hell yeah. What do we got? 2 pounds, 2.31 pounds. First fish of the day. Let's get it, baby. Come on. What do I have going on here? Oh, that's what it was. A little tiny guy.
Get him in the boat.
Ice broken.
Jesus, it only fucking took me 10 years to make another cast after catching one.
Yeah, the efficiency's got to get better. All right, first fish for me. Gonna need to get bigger. Well, at least we didn't hit it with the trolling motor.
Got it.
Nice.
He's a good one.
Is he?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
He's running right at the boat.
Catfish.
Are you kidding me?
That's brutal.
There's no fucking... Got it.
Tiny. Okay, so that just tells me that they are dirt shallow. Little guy.
There's no fuck. I was gonna say, if somehow you can't manage to get it after that, hey buddy, it's a good hat.
It's a good hat. So I'm pissed. Should have had my hood up.
I have to go fucking thing at the bottom. Hey, there's only one thing we need to conquer today.
What?
Efficiency.
Yeah. Yeah, let's move actually. Well, my rod is almost 8 feet long.
See, we knew it. We knew he
Little
was there.
spotted dog.
Did we not know he was there?
We did.
We said, let's hit this point. You know? We're schooling. Schooling this temperature. Is he right off the tank?
Yep. Look at that fat little sucker.
I just wanted something to pull back and not just be a rock, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe not cast it on the tank either. a knot.
I don't know if you want to catch it until you catch it. Guess that's true. Giants. You know, I always say when they won't eat a single swim bait, throw a glide bait, because they always eat that. I really picked the glide up because last time me, you, and your dad were out here, I had a giant follow it to the boat.
Good. Guessing where my life scope is. Love it. Good. Usually a good bang for. Oh my.
Oh, that was fucking sick.
Bring him up to me. Bring him up
Get
to
him,
me.
get him, get him. Let's go, baby.
Might be a PDB.
That's a fucking tank.
Oh. Put the camera on.
In the lip. Absolute freaking tank, dude. Look at that sucker. I mean, that's some meat right there. That is some meat.
Hold it right there.
One of the sickest glide bait eats of my life.
What an absolute tank. Let's fucking go.
Absolute tank. $6.34 locked in, baby. Be big.
I got it. Hey, that's another 2-pounder though.
Oh yeah. Oh, be a good one. You gonna swing him? Let's go, baby. That's 5. That's 5.
Dude, they were killing the fucking
Fucking all day talked about it.
Should be fucking throwing a jerk bait. Should be fucking the whole time. Should be fucking throwing a
Should
jerk
be.
bait. I don't want to fucking do it.
We talked all day about how we should have been throwing a jerk bait. We've been struggling literally all day.
Pull up to a pocket.
And now he's got
16
5.
and 5. So now we need to start calling.
Yeah. But that's pretty much Hayden and I's tournament strategies, I think. Hayden catches the limit and I look for our kicker.
2 weeks, we're gonna see.
2 weeks, we're fishing for 10K of swim baits.
Oh my
Biggin.
God. He didn't hit it.
Oh, he's big, isn't he? Be big.
Around the tree, Braden. It's big. It's big. It's big. Get the net. Bring the net up.
Oh, fucking damn it. Damn it.
Oh, I saw the white belly. I was like, oh my.
I thought it was a giant.
What is
fucking
up today?
piece of shit drum. So, I know I didn't talk much in that video and I'm trying to get better about that, but I wanted to kind of educate you guys on how we ended up finally saving our day out there, because it was brutal. We were catching just little rats. So most of our other lakes that we'd been fishing previously were slightly warmer than what Truman was when we got there. I think that was mostly because we had a pretty cold night the night before, but at the other lakes we'd been to, we were catching them really good on, like, you know, scoping them way out on the main lake, and then we were catching a bunch of really big fish way in the backs of pockets and stuff. And so we were kind of tired of just straight up scoping, because that's what we've been doing since our lakes unfroze. So we just had power fishing in mind. We went to way in the back of pockets, and you know, as you saw in the video, we caught some fish, but they were all just rats. And I think there's kind of waves of fish moving up, and it just seemed that at least where we were fishing, the first wave that moved up was the little buck bass. And so, you know, we caught quite a few, but we also had a ton of wind on the main lake. So just sitting out there scoping was really not an option, and we didn't want to really do it anyways because we just wanted to crack some skulls. So we had to find the right combination of far enough out in the pockets to find better quality fish while still having some wind, but not too much. A lot of the banks we tried to fish had like 3-foot rollers on them. It just was not conducive to effectively fishing. So that was really important. That was probably what helped us the most in finally figuring them out that day, was location. Obviously, that's always the most important. But, you know, even if it's the time of year when you feel like the fish should be way in the back up on the bank, there's still probably a lot of fish on the bank, but maybe just move out a couple steps back towards the main lake. So that was really important to our success. And then I think the other thing that was important to our success was the color selection that we ended up catching our bigger fish on. So Truman is generally a pretty dirty lake, but we haven't had much rain up until this week when I'm filming it. It's been nothing but rain. So the water's super low and super clear. So in conditions like that, when the water's generally muddy and then it clears up a bunch, I think the fish get really curious to kind of gaudy colors. As you noticed, that glide bait I was throwing, that baby boss, was a super yellowed up bone color. So, you know, it was just something they could really see, and you guys saw the way it was glowing in the water. It looked great. It looked maybe a little too loud for that water clarity, but I think it played to their curiosity and the fact that they usually can't see that well, and then they could. So I had a couple of small ones come up and eat it, not on camera. We caught more fish, but my camera batteries died. But that big one shot up out of like 10 feet off a stump to come eat it. So it was sick. She like came out of the water and just smoked it. But I think that bone color played to their curiosity. And then the color Hayden was throwing in the jerkbait was, honestly, it's my favorite jerkbait color of all time. If I can get it out of the box, I'll show you. It's the HT Edo Tennessee shad. It's just very flashy. Just throws off a lot of flash. It's even got a little hit of chartreuse. I don't know if that's going to focus. It's kind of overexposed, but a good hit of chartreuse on the tail. So it's just another thing to kind of catch their attention, and then they were either going to come up and react to it, or they were just going to come up and stare at it and decide they didn't want it. But I think those were the two most important factors to us figuring it out. It was the bait and color selection, and then obviously, most importantly, to catch fish, you got to be around fish, and to catch big fish, you got to be around big fish. So I really appreciate you guys watching. If this video gets to, can't remember the exact like count I said in the intro, but if it hits that number, the way you're going to be entered to win it will actually be on Instagram. So if it hits that number, I will make a post on Instagram, and then comment on the Instagram post 634, which is what that fish weighed. So if you, whenever I do the giveaway post on Instagram, you have to be following me on Instagram and then make the comment 634 so I know you watched the video. I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And we will have some apparel storage, all that sort of stuff. I'm working on manufacturing coming shortly. And just to remember, there will be a on the water video every Tuesday and an educational video every Friday. Once again, appreciate the watch. See you on the next one.